G'day Sainers, welcome to the MCG. Welcome to the second Elimination Final preview on the Saints TV YouTube channel between St Kilda and the GWS Giants. I thought I could have done it in my studio, but the occasion's big and this video deserves the Coliseum that we're going to be in on Saturday, full of over 70,000 Sainers. It's going to be incredible. Looking at the ground now, they're painting it, watering it, doing everything they can to just get it ready for obviously the next couple of nights. But what we're focusing on is Saturday and what that brings for our great football club. We're underdogs, no surprise there. We've been underdogs for the entire season. We're the underdog story of season 2023. And I don't think it's finishing anytime soon. I'm looking forward to this game so much. I'm so proud of what the boys have done this season, what the coaches have done, and obviously you guys watching, the fans, all of these seats, all of these amazing empty seats that you see in this video, they're going to be full on Saturday. They're going to be full of the red, white, and black. And the last time we saw that was a very long time ago. So to have that opportunity to do it again is incredible. And obviously we're playing the Giants, so we need to talk about them a little bit in this video. They're coming into this, I think, winning 10 of their last 12 of the home and away season. They clinched their finals berth in the last game of the season against Carlton, which was, for us Saints fans, one heck of a ride. You know, we could have been playing this game in Sydney if, you know, the last quarter was going the Giants' way, but luckily Carlton finally did something good for our football club and they kicked a couple of late goals, and this is why we get to enjoy the game at the MCG, which I can't tell you how I'm excited, how much I'm excited for this game. I just want to get to Saturday so quickly. But for the Giants, their midfield, they're littered with top 5 draft picks. We know that. Their midfield with Cornelio, with Green, Kelly roaming through there. Even Finn Callahan's been pretty solid through the guts. Whitfield off halfback, you've got Himmelberg, you've got Hogan in the forward line in very, very good form. And then you've got the man that we need to stop the most. The captain of the All-Australian team, Toby Green. Now, there's been a lot talked about him already, obviously because he's their best player. He's the one player that can take this game away from us like that. But we have the All-Australian fullback in our back pocket, and that's Cal Wilkie, and I think he's going to get first dibs at one of the most informed small forwards in the competition in Toby Green. I think him and Webster, even Stocker, I think they've got a good balance there. We've got the height, I think we've got a bit of the toughness, and then we've got players that can go on him in the midfield. You know, chuck Windy on him if he goes into the guts or on the wing, because he does like to get up the ground a little bit as well. So we've got options there, and we also have the #1 ranked defence in the competition by a fair way, which is, you know, nothing to ignore. It's a big deal, and in finals it becomes tight, it becomes tough, it becomes contested, and that's something we've been pretty good at all season. We've been tough, we've been contested, and we've kept teams to low scores. And we've got Membry, we've got King back off a week's break, and then we've got our small forwards, we've got Mitch Owens, we've got Philippo, we've got Sharman. There's options there for us, which I think is really, really exciting. It really does then come down to the midfield and what we do there, because their midfield is stacked. It's very, very good, but we're very, very focused on what we need to do. You know, we man up, we play that contested brand of football, but I think if we can get enough of that on the outside, I think on the wide range of the MCG, I think we'll see Brad Hill play one of his best games, hopefully for the club. His last couple of weeks have been very good. Mason Wood, I think Ronnie Burns as the sub could be interesting. Even Jack Billings as the sub could be interesting. Have a bit of a goal kicker that can come on and make a difference in the second half. I think we've got a lot of options around the ground. They may have a lot of the stars, but isn't that a story we already know? Isn't that a tale that we've been told all season that we can't get it done? Geelong, they've got too many stars. Richmond, they've even got too many stars despite us being better all season. We've played teams that every week have had more stars than us, but we've played like a team every week. You know, we've really gone up a level in terms of just that unity on field, off field with the fans. And for people that think we're not going to rock up, I find that hard to believe because of what we're you know, the amount of fans that we're going to be filling this stadium with. I think our back line is stronger than theirs, and I think our forward line against their backs, I think is going to be very interesting. It depends on Taylor. If he gets up, that does swing the game a little bit, but if he doesn't, I think Max King on anyone is going to cause a lot of problems, and that opens the door for Sharman to be third tall, Membry to be a very solid second tall and roam up the ground, allows King to stay deep, although Himmelberg will be floating around a little bit, so we'll have to make sure that we don't bomb it in too much. But the good thing is in the last 6 weeks, we went 4-2, and we got that identity back. We started going for those short kicks. We started going for the, you know, that switch out wide, but then that next kick in the guts. And that's where you hit someone, you hit a Mason Wood, and then he goes for the hands, and you got Sinks, you got Burns, you got the runners coming through in the Sire, and haven't even talked about that, but the youngsters, their chance to play here. Filippo, we talk about it, how confident he is in his own ability, that he's made for these big moments. He will be licking his lips running out onto this ground on Saturday. Mitch Owens coming third in the Rising Star Award behind Sheasel and Ashcroft. You know, there's a special player there, and this is a special day, and the stories that we get from these games, you know, Rowan Marshall, the season he's had, and obviously very unlucky not to be squeezed into the All-Australian team on the bench, but he's a player that I think is made for days like Saturday, you know, days in September at the G. I think we've got players now, even at a young level, even 19, 20, some of these blokes look like they're ready to take on the responsibility of this day. The Giants will take us on. They're going to go through the guts. They play a very similar style to us, and it's caused a lot of teams problems. I do think some people have looked into the Giants' win against Carlton a bit too much. I think Carlton really did put the cue in the rack there, but before that, their form has been scintillating. We've played them once this year. We beat them. The game where Mitch Owens copped a friendly fire, I think elbow from Anthony Caminiti in the second quarter. We went on to win that game. Max King kicked 4. That was when they were going all right and away from home. We've got a pretty good win-loss against them. We've played them, I think, the 13 times. We've won 8, they've won 5. We've won the last 4. None of them have been in Melbourne. So it's a home ground advantage, yes. Obviously, it's not Marvel like some Saints wanted, but when you get here and you're going to see 75,000 Saints fans and a couple of thousand GWS fans, you're going to love that it's here, you know? Obviously, a full Marvel would have been great, and we've been pretty good there all season, but the last Saturday at September, the grand final, it's played here. And I want our youngsters to get used to it. I want our players and, you know, just everyone at the football club to get used to playing in front of big crowds, because the best teams, the teams that win grand finals, play in front of big crowds at the G, and that's how they can get it done. So my feeling about the game is just utter excitement. There's no worry, there's nothing. We're the underdogs again of this final series. We're the longest shot of winning the flag. And I love that. Bring it on. Keep writing us off. Let's see what happens on Saturday. And I'm so excited to get here. I'm loving it now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving just sitting here and looking around and seeing how beautiful this ground is. But I can't wait to get here on Saturday, a few hours early, enjoy the build up. And then when the boys run out and that national anthem goes, that's going to be a special moment, Sainers. So if you haven't got tickets yet and you can get to the game, get to the game. There's still some tickets available. They are estimating over 75,000, which is just an incredible effort for our club to do that against the GWS Giants. So if we do manage that, the rest of the competition, there's a bit of respect that's deserved there, I think. So let's get the job done. I think we handle the Giants. I think we play a brand that's suited for finals. It's going to be a tough game, I know that. They're in good form, they're confident, they've got some very, very good top tier players, but I think across the board, as a unit, I think we can get them pretty well. So I'll wrap it up there, Sainers. Thank you very much for watching. This is Saints TV, second elimination final preview from the MCG, and next time I'm here, there's going to be a few Sainers around, and it's going to be a very, very great day, I think. So fingers crossed we get the job done, and I can do this from Adelaide or Brisbane in a week's time. But until next time, take care, and as always, go you mighty Sainers. See you guys.